I didn't see an album coming with it. I didn't check out personnel. Please, if you know who is contributing where. I know where Randy Blythe's vocals. I think it's Brent Hines. And there's another dude in Mastodon's name is escaping me that does vocals too. And I think there's like 3 guys in Mastodon actually that trade vocals. So I know it's so cool, man. It's a true collaboration between Mastodon and Lamb of God, obviously, but the way it just sounds like both at the same time in different parts, it's pretty rad. I don't know how they did this. How'd you do it? And welcome to the Rock Radar. My name is Smitty, in my quest through space to open rock and roll minds. Mine first, maybe yours next. You never know how this is going to go. Today, that quest brings me to Mastodon along with Lamb of God. And I'm a fan of both of those bands. Growing since reacting to Mastodon several times, finding a couple tunes. This was a band that I knew of for a long time, heard some songs, never really sat with me, and I was always like, why don't I like Mastodon more? But finding some things now that's kind of brought me in, and now a growing Mastodon fan. And then Lamb of God, I'm aware of as well. Seen those guys live. I'm aware of a few tunes. Never have been like a mega fan of Lamb of God, but always liked them enough. So intriguing. My brother Levi, who's usually the template for which I bounce rock and roll off of, is the one that said, hey, listen to this song immediately. So we're going to do that right now. Actually, not right now. But after, hopefully, you check out details on the upcoming bucket list of my life, Smitty Learns Irish podcast. For more than half of my life, I've dreamed of Ireland. Drawn to it in a way I can't explain. At first, it was the obvious. The scenic beauty, the music, the Guinness. Then over time, it became so much more. The vibe, the people, the history. And that's what hooked me. Also, clearly, I am not actually an Ireland.
Too sexy pose.
But on April 1st, 2026, the dream becomes a reality as I close up shop in the Smith Hole and take off on the adventure of my lifetime. Over the course of a year, I'll hike that beautiful island and tell its story, town by town. Each town I stop in, I'll conduct an interview in a pub with people that can tell the story of that particular town while discovering all the things. All the things you're supposed to do in Ireland, then all the things you don't know, like where the locals go. Basically, I'm going to try to make friends with an entire country. And if that goal doesn't sound lofty enough, I'm also going to attempt to learn the Irish language. If you'd like to support the project, basic Patreon support is only $3 a month. And if you're Irish and want to help me network and act as a liaison, hit me up. This is a huge bucket list goal, and I need all the help I can get. The Smitty Learns Irish podcast begins April 2026, and I can't wait. Sláinte. All right, yeah, please consider liking that, and then liking and maybe subscribing to this channel as well. Most of the bands I do are underground bands that never hit the mainstream, new to me, rock and roll, you name it. So it could be a good place for you to find some stuff as well, but maybe liking and subscribing to this channel would definitely help out. Anyway, shut up, Smith. Floods of Triton, a single after they just wrapped up their tour together, Mastodon, and Lamb of God. Sorry for that sneeze. Take fucking 2. Man, it sounds great. I don't know all of the members' names in these bands. I know a few. I know Randy Blythe, and I think the drummer's name is escaping me right now. I know Brent Hines from Mastodon, who's also one of my favorite fucking bands ever, Legends of the Seagull Man, one album. Check that shit out for sure. And then maybe one other guy in Mastodon. So I don't know who's doing what, but it sounds fantastic and like a true collaboration of Lamb of God and Mastodon, really. Triton vocals right there. That groove is so Mastodon too. Man, where's this gonna go? This sounds fun. Really fucking fun. And there's so much cool shit happening in this song. Again, I wish I kind of looked it up a little bit. I knew it's just a single. I didn't see an album coming with it. I didn't check out personnel. I really, please, if you know who is contributing where. I know where Randy Blythe's vocals. I think it's Brent Hines. And there's another dude in Mastodon's name is escaping me that does vocals too. And I think there's like 3 guys in Mastodon actually that trade vocals. So I know it's so fucking cool, man. It's a true collaboration between Mastodon and Lamb of God, obviously, but the way it just sounds like both at the same time in different parts, it's pretty fucking rad. I don't know how they did this. How'd you do it? Yeah. Ooh, man, that was fun. That's on the trifecta of playlist, my metal playlist, the what the hell everything. Oh my God, what the fuck? on the Trifecta playlist. The Smitty's Rock Radar playlist, link is in the description here somewhere, hopefully, if I remember. And then my personal playlist as well, so I can hear that more and have that song in my life more. Super fun, super raging. So many cool things happening. The groove in that was fucking awesome. The different sections were awesome, and the way that they traded and melded both of those bands was quite intriguing. You know, who was involved in that? Please throw your suggestions in the comment section for anything, everything, and hey, all the things. Please consider liking, subscribing to the Smitty Learns Irish Pubcast, this channel, all the things. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much.